Rains fall on the paved stones of King's Landing.
A starving urchin whispers a prayer to the mother.
Darkness expands as a priest of flame heralds.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
The wanted warrior warps the veil.
Grasping at the chains of desolation.
The desperate concede to the ranks of the faceless.
With a thirst for the fountain of black and white.
Storms surge on the eastern shore.
The drowning man bellows.
What is dead may never die,
A cold breeze flows through the mountains.
pleading for the North to remember.
As the shadows weave beyond the wall,
A new era of the upheaval begins.
gods laugh as the Forsaken play their game of houses.
Will fate or faith tip the scale?
For the battles of gods and men.
Welcome
And
to an
we're
unmuted
there we
live
go.
stream of Iron Lich Gaming. Welcome to an unmuted live. We previously on. Turn off your cell phones.
Please silence your
Shut your mouse. Phone, wallet, keys. Can't leave the house. Last episode. Hey, we appreciate you joining us if you're out there. All 0 of you. But
Welcome
until
back.
then,
Oh yeah, I should probably
Back again.
we, our guardians,
do my job.
were in the treasury off Claw Isle looking for the Horn of the Awakening. Once found and a long rest, they decided to start picking up blocks for about 8 hours and moving rubble to get to the other side of whatever this wall or hallway might be. After a 12-hour day, another 8-hour rest, they were able to make
Get
their
off
way
there, boss.
to civilization right off of Claw Isle there, in a more of a older, rubble-filled castle of sorts. While looking off into the sea, they've noticed another fleet of purple sails of about 30 to 40 ships of the Syndicate coming in to Claw Isle. You're assuming that Lord Celtigar of the Isle is a part of the Syndicate, and they are this is their first stop to gather everything into. Probably some pretty important people at this island right now. Y'all decide to get on your giant eagles.
Wow.
Xena, Claw, I can't
Bug
what-
gut.
Yeah, Bubba Gut,
Bug gut.
Bug Gut, and unnamed one. And fly back to Heron Hall to get a talk with
Big, yeah.
Lady Stoneheart.
Razor.
Y'all get to
Blazer.
Lady Stoneheart, and Calder tries to let Lady Stoneheart that he needs the horn for his own plans and gains of trying to wrestle away the Iron Islands from his brother.
That's the only reason.
As Lady Stoneheart tells you, I didn't need the horn, I needed it in your possession. That was what was most important. And gets the chalice out of thin air as it just flashes into her palm. You see this black onyx crystal chalice to where it looks as if a hand is holding a smaller wine, like a cup, and it's has almost like a spidery type of hand underneath it. She starts to slowly move it towards Zaine with her mind. No one tries to get the chalice. It gets right into Zaine's possession. He puts it up, hides it, and at this point, our Red Priest cleric Cyrus has a quick chat with Lady Stoneheart, asking what's going on in Dorne, and she said to look in the flames, and the Lord of Light will tell him, as he sees Dorne and the Water Gardens getting attacked by dragonborn type of men and other men in armor and swords destroying the Water Gardens. After this, before they go to bed, Calder gets into not having my computer here. what is it? The Isle of Faces water right there by Heron Hall. Asks Zaine tries to persuade Zaine to give up this folly, to give him the chalice, and to pledge his life to the drowned man in hopes of salvation and a true path that could really bring him forward. Zaine politely declines.
I didn't do that kind of stuff, bro.
Yeah. And
Trying to get
Aiden
sneaky
gets
with
a
him.
message from the king asking for you guys to meet him in the weirwoods of the university the next day when he can. So y'all get a long rest there, get a meal in, and decide to fly back to the university. Once y'all get back to the university, you four kind of go your own way and try to meet up with right before that, before y'all go to the university, Zaine calls on Siegel to speak with them. And kind of like Lady Stoneheart, y'all ask Lady Stoneheart why we can't, why aren't you, or what's going on with this darkness, and she says there's another god that's trying to force his will on Westeros, and what she sees is darkness. It's too powerful, it clouds her visions, so it's really difficult for her to gauge what will happen. So you call on Siegel, and Siegel lets you know that you need this chalice. You will have to kill Weidman and drink his blood from it, and that will give her a path to the world and let her be more complete and do what she needs or he needs. And says that if you help her or him take over this world, that maybe you could be king. And you like that, obviously. This is something that you're very interested in, is to be king of the dark, king of the clouds, king of the storm, whatever it is you might think. As a sense of power takes you to bed, to sleep, you wake up, go to the university. Aiden has a talk with King Bronn, and they discuss to keep Zaine close. He's a pivotal point. He's turn off your cell phones.
Turn off your cell phones.
And also says that Calder is very important, and he needs Calder's ships to try to have the battle in Blackwater Bay and to take down this syndicate. Asked for the whole party to come to the Weirwood later that night, and they discussed just to be patient. When the snows fall, the true battles we begin, and that's where you will thrive and, hopefully help this party win the fight to come. As Cyrus goes and speaks with his patron, the Master of Whispers in King's Landing, Titus Ironwood. Y'all, you come to him and discuss what you could do to help Dorne in this fight to come. He tries to recruit you possibly into the syndicate to gauge where your true allies are. You kind of toe the line of more, I am allies with the Lord of Light, and that's who you will be with. And as you state this, he's tells you he is more of the mole of the syndicate. He's trying to bring them down from within, and gives you paperwork to go to his kingdoms to meet with Abrilla, his daughter. He has no male heir, and has decided for you to meet her, and you can possibly go and meet with the high lords of Dorne to try to beat back this foe. And you give him 3 letters to kind of warn them on this. Our Greyjoy, Calder, goes into the Wicked Pissa, talks with One Eye. They discuss the ships that he has, which together he has 4, I believe, or 3. The Sea
Winch.
Cunt, the Sea Whisperer, and the Sea Winch, I believe, is what the 3 ships were named.
The sea bitch.
Sea Hag?
Sea Bitch, that's
Sea
what it was.
Bitch, yeah.
Sea Bitch, Sea Whisper, Sea Cunt is the 3 ships, and discusses with you. Everything is on track to go to the islands when you need them. Everything should be good to go. They're ready to to help you take back. As you go and a little urchin kid, puts a note in your hands, and it's the master of ships, Eon Drum, asks you to meet with him. As he also says he has 13 ships, and he is pretty much the main man on Old Wick, which is a smaller island right outside of Pike. A very old blood, influential type of leader that you're going to need to help you along the way. As he tells you, your brother he's already there and has built a pretty large force himself. So y'all two together should be able to possibly overcome this, overcome your brother.
Calder's brothers.
Challenge
Yes.
for the throne.
So, because as you know, the Greyjoys, it's not about the youngest or the oldest.
And there was a
Yeah.
mysterious contender as well.
Yes, there is a mysterious
Claims to be.
there's a claim that isn't Greyjoy that he thinks will be there, and he's unsure. As another thing was that when you spoke with Ironwood, he let you know that the Syndicate's main religion is Daenerys Targaryen. They have a firm belief that Daenerys Targaryen never left. She is more of her soul was put into an undead dragon, Draculich, that flies around Valyria. And that's why these dragonborn men and other things are part of this syndicate. They are their main cult, as well as there are some mercenary groups there, a few unsullied, some golden companies that are, and most importantly, there are some top families that are hiding within this syndicate. And as you know, Mace Stark is the main one that runs the Faith Militant that is at the Twins right now, gaining an army in the Riverlands. So, as Zaine, you meet with Weidman, speak with Weidman, and he tells you, I might need you tonight. There is some things that will spark off the war, the big strike to come. Are you down with us tonight? As you, oh yes, of course, I'll be there. So, he lets you know that there will be something big that's going to go on tonight. Y'all go back to the Blistered Onion, have a few drinks, decide to go have your meeting with Brandon Stark, the king. As y'all get to the Weirwood, he rolls up in his wheelchair. No one's pushing him, just him. And tells you that y'all are graduated. Y'all are officially the Guardians. And asked if y'all had a name or mythic creature you wanted to put a patch on your Guardians gear to really complete your training. You decide on the Krakens. And as soon as y'all are chuckling and discussing that, we're going to be the Krakens, and says congratulations, a 7-pointed broadsword goes through Brandon's neck as you realize Weidman is behind him. And next to him is a man in purple robes, a golden mask, with white flowing hair behind the mask past his shoulders, Master Starworth. The battle ensues. Y'all do kill. Zaine decides to kill Weidman. And as y'all are attempting to kill Master Starworth, he vanishes into mist. As soon as your dagger thrusts through the heart of Weidman, it starts turning, it changes shapes into a longer, thinner, scimitar-looking blade. As you realize what you've done, and Calder and Cyrus realize what might happen next, a word is shouted for you to drop the chalice, but you were too wise as you decide to flee and attempt to drink the blood out of this chalice. Calder takes a swipe at you with his dagger as you get a gash on your hip, but doesn't slow you down. You go to drink of the chalice, and at this point you would think this cup and this blood should be warm, and it starts getting chilly and ice cold, and your arm, and you realize from your wrist down, your entire arm now is starting to turn black, more of like an ivory purplish black. You've got claws in your chalice and in your hand, and As you almost smile and realize I've done it, you take a sip, and everything around you just stops. You see Cyrus 30 feet from you with his hand stretched. You see Aiden just looking at his king in shock, realizing what just happened. Calder's looking at his blade and you with wide eyes, wanting you not to do this. As his chain comes through the ground and hits your wrist, the other chain flies through and hits the other wrist. As you take a deep breath of, what have I done? You start looking down at your feet as this black portal starts to open and you start to slowly go into darkness.
Nice. That's
And
where
we
we're at.
will start with Zaine here. As we did said in the last session, you wake up and you see in more of an infrared type of vision. There is very, very faint light sconces on this black, not even, it's like a dark brick room, about a 20 by 20 room. You're on this slick black slab, and your arms are out, your legs are out, and the chains are actually underneath the table with your arms. So as if you move one arm, the other one moves with it. You hear this slithering sound of snakes and 3 women right behind your head. They have long flowing hair, black robes, with these whips in their hands that are a handle that goes into 3 snakes. And these there's 6 snakes just slithering across your chest right here and on your arms. You look in front of you and there is a human woman. You can tell it's more of like someone from Westeros. And you see 2 other men next to her, one on each side. One with long flowing white hair, and is it a coiffa? Though it's almost like it goes to your shoulders down to like it's almost just over your shoulders. And you can tell he's got these 2 swords on his back. And the other guy next to him has the same outfit, except for his hair it's white, but it's wrapped up in like a little bun. And you start to notice, as your vision, you've never been able to see in the dark, right?
No.
Now you're able to see in the dark. And you see these men, the same men that you've seen in a tank in the universities that was floating.
Gotcha.
As the tall leader of this 3 women, the leader of this, you can tell just more of the robes of a priestess robe that has a big chain with a spider head on her chest. I am Matron Malice. Oh, you have done something so grand today.
I'm beginning to.
Quiet one. Your service isn't quite over yet. And as you see, she holds this. I've lost this on purpose. I've spoken with the Queen, and we sent this to a world unknown to go fetch and to go and take, to add to our dominion. Now we know where it lies. Now we have the path to really fulfill our goals. So for your reward, you will become a part of my family. Sunder de Warden. You are no longer Zaine. You will be our 3rd male of the house. You will help us gain control of this world of ice and snow, of 7 years of warmth or cold. As you see one of the males come across and hand her this seven spiked dagger. You notice it's yours. Are you ready?
I guess. As ready as I'll ever be.
That's good to know. Third male of the warden. She jabs it into your heart.
Wow.
Blood just dripping everywhere, and these 9 snakes just start getting you in the throat and right here on your chest. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
16.
16. You try to keep your consciousness as the other man comes up with this glowing purple gem. This man has glowing purple eyes. It's so crazy that you can see like kind of colors, but it's more of the warmth and coolness like of where they stepped, of, you know, when they smile, you can see the outlines. That's how you're seeing in the dark. You're not just seeing like black and gray. Seeing more of like an infrared of reds, of purple shades, of like bluish shades, to where you can see anywhere. He has this just, it's almost bright to your look as you're just kind of looking at this thing, and it's just starting to throb when it gets closer to you. And it's shining, and then you pass out. You 3.
Whew. Damn.
Where did Zaine go?
We all see Zaine. It was unbelievable. It went so fast. It was like the world slowed down, and you saw these chains come up and grab him, and he's gone. And you look over and you see Weidman's blade on the ground. You see the bloody footprints of Zaine running off. 20 feet later, you see the king's blood just gushing out of his throat as you hear the sound of leaves rustling, the sounds of whispers of as it starts to get really quiet.
We need to leave.
Between y'all, as you realize the king is dead.
Can I
That's what y'all can do.
Can I try to cast Revivify on the king?
You want to?
Yeah.
I want to kick the sword over near Weidman. Is it anywhere near him?
The sword is on, right next to Weidman already.
Okay,
Like he dropped it.
I want to make sure that's near him.
So you're gonna keep it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I mean, you look over to your right and you see just a patch of like where a fireball was landed, where you can smell the burnt grass. You see the patch of like burnt grass there. Nothing else is on fire. It's you see a little bit of the flames, but you're like, have y'all seen a fireball, right?
Yeah.
So far, so you're just
the first one we got.
Yeah,
training,
that's right. So you're like, kind of. This was a pretty terrible thing.
Like immediately run up to the king and get down and touch him and try to cast Revivify.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Revivify, and once it didn't go through, you're starting to realize that
He's dead as
the
fuck.
same way that happened to Rand Blackwater when Zaine killed him. So the king's soul might be in his blade.
Fuck. It's not working. I can't bring him back.
We need to get out of here. Or find Zaine.
Where did he
How do we
go?
do
He just
either?
disappeared.
Yeah.
How do we... Did anybody know we were coming here?
Not that I'm aware of.
All I know, don't even know how Weidman knew we were coming here. Unless somebody told him.
I can guess.
I have my own theory as well.
It's his inside man, for sure. Do we even want to go after Zaine?
He did fight with us, and he did kill Weidman.
But for his own gain.
Yes. Hopefully, his gain. I don't know where he is now.
I've heard he changed his name.
How do we get out of here? Do
We need to go.
flee now?
Do we flee? Do we try to find Zaine? That is the question.
I don't think we try to find Zaine. What are we gonna do?
If we're not trying to find Zaine, let's go get on a ship and get the fuck out.
Do we know about the imp at all?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all met him. Or
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
No, I don't
we
think
do.
you told us about the
I don't
amp.
Maybe
think
not.
And y'all can't see it.
Yeah.
We need to go. We need to get to the ships and leave.
Can we call the birds?
We can call the birds.
Caw! Clow! Here, Clow!
Okay. So as the eagle,
I'm gonna pick up the sword. If we're leaving.
the eagles land. You know, they were probably still kind of chilling under right by like the mini water garden area that's in the university. As you hear about a minute or so later, they hear the wings flapping down, getting closer as they land.
Get on the bird.
Yeah. Fly towards the fly the long way around to the docks.
Let's get some miles out of here. And
Yeah.
figure out
Fly
what's
a
going
different direction of which way we're actually gonna go.
on. Yeah. Yeah, we want to take a wide berth.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you go to the docks.
Not directly, but we
Make
take
it look like they're going one direction.
Yeah.
and go
Yeah.
back around.
No,
Then
I got
circle
you,
back.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just meant like
Yes.
as in y'all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're headed
Yeah.
to the docks. We're ready to fucking get ready and sell out tonight.
Okay, so y'all are gonna just bail out. So y'all gonna like kind of just drop them off, like, cause where the Wicked Pissa is, it's at this like stop of the it's like at the dead end of a dock.
Mhm.
You want them to kind of like bring you down to where you can just jump off onto that dock and they can continue to
That'd
go.
be perfect. Yeah.
Is that what you kind of want to do?
Yeah.
Like, because you can go the back side around King's Landing,
Well,
Yeah.
like you're going towards Heron Hall, and then back from like Dragonstone to the docks that way.
I'd like to try to have these birds come with us on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, they're gonna circle. Yeah, he relies to him that they'll circle and watch.
Okay. Yeah, roost on the mast whenever they need to and hunt like Danny's dragons.
Yeah.
So y'all start to come down, and they stop right above that. It's darker over at the Wicked Pit, so there's not a lot of lights here. So they swing in, and y'all just kind of jump off, one by one. Weather comes in, and then they just immediately soar. Turn on and soar back up, start circling around the narrow sea.
Cool.
200 feet up.
This is
What is this
insane.
place? I don't think I've ever
What a
been here
shitty
before.
night.
It smells in there. You don't want to go in.
Yeah.
These
I
are,
don't think
these
I
are my
do.
ships. We're gonna be heading out soon. I guess I need to go tell them that we are leaving.
So, anything else we need to get while we're here? So we could piss or sell anything we can take with us.
Is there anybody we want to try to even talk to? Or
Computer's gone, but yeah, they do. Y'all got plenty of coin. We can mess with the money later.
Okay. What kind of stuff they got in there?
Some poisons. They've got a little bit of like potions, regular potions, and like a couple of weapons. Nothing like too crazy. What are you looking for?
You probably just buy up their potions. They
Okay.
got just
I'll take a couple of poisons.
Okay. Write us down, and we'll get
Yeah,
Like,
like
I
some
just- are they
some
just like
blade
regular
poisons.
potions?
Huh?
Are they just like the regular healing potions?
Yeah, they're regular. They're not big.
Okay. We probably got 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go ahead and get those and let y'all keep them on yourselves, or let Blaine keep a couple and you keep a couple.
Plan on getting a couple of poisons while we're at it. They always come in handy.
Yeah.
Slick the blade and stab it in.
Alright, is that everything pretty much?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna go?
Yeah,
you're gonna go into like
Trying to get out as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck out.
speaker went out.
Weird.
It was humming weird.
Sorry. technical difficulties all day, every day. Anyway, so you go into the Wicked Pissa.
Yeah.
Oh, where's it going?
Oh, get ready to sail. It's a beautiful night to go out. It's
I just saw you, and we didn't discuss going on today.
I know, but you know, the call to the sea. Just you can't ignore it. So
We can
let's
go tomorrow.
early in the morning then, like 4 hours from now.
You can roll a persuasion check.
Pretty sure I got to do some persuasion. Natural 16 plus probably like at least 6.
8 or something.
Yeah.
Well, we can, I know we can do first light. I will start gathering the men now, and
Perfect. I'm going to meet you there. I'll see you there at first light, and I will take off.
Prince, see ya.
So
As you look back, he's shaking his head and taking a shot.
we need to hide out till morning. We're not going to be able to sail out of here anytime soon, so...
Just stay here on the ship.
Yes,
Yeah.
we could. I just didn't want anybody to know where we were in case they came looking.
I'd like to go now.
I
They'll
would
probably
too.
shut the ports down once they find out the king is dead.
I would assume so.
We need to at least get our ship on the water,
So...
and everyone that has a crew. Be the king of this, the prince of this.
You
here
turn around and
army or what?
you know the big burly guy that was down the way.
Mhm.
My name's Maine.
What
How you doing, Maine?
Hey, mine.
What up, Maine?
M-A-Y-N-E. You seemed a little flustered when we went into when you went coming out the Wicked Pissa. You said you wanted to leave the night.
Absolutely.
See,
you make
bitch is
that happen?
mine. I don't want to stay on this fucking place for one more second.
Let's load up then.
Let me get my men. Give me
Get out to deep
30
water.
or so, as
Within the
fast as I
hour?
can. Within the hour. Well, I might not be a Greyjoy. You know, this guy's a dark skin tone, more of a Essos look
Yeah.
to him.
Okay.
They raided my village off of Lys, and family was there. The syndicate took me down. I had one ship that survived. That's why I renamed her the Sea Bitch.
Getting feedback again. I don't know why it's doing that.
We'll worry about it at break. Anyway, I'm
You're a brother of the sea nonetheless.
well,
Doesn't matter if you're a Greyjoy or not.
I've got my brother. He's my first mate, but I might be captaining this ship if that's all right, Prince.
That's fine with me. Prefer to keep
Alright.
my name off things right now.
All right. Well, you go and tell who you need to go and tell. We'll be here in about an hour.
Do we have our own cabin quarters?
One for all for one.
A bed at least.
There's no sleeping on the seas. I mean, there is, but
What about a place that I can build a fire on the boat? Is it one of the
I mean,
a brazier or something?
yeah. There. Oh, yes, we have got to stay warm in the storms.
Very good.
So you're one of those red god guys.
Ah, yes, a red priest.
I can see.
For the Lord of Light, he shall protect us on our journey.
We worship the moon. They may guide our way.
The
stars and
the
moon
moon lights
above.
our path, thanks to the glory of the Lord of Light.
Our two gods will keep us in shape and ready and in form, and we'll be at these Iron Islands soon enough. I will
Perfect.
go. Anything else anyone might need? Good, because I wasn't going to get it for you.
Yeah.
And you team kind of jog the opposite way of the Wicked Pissa. You're just going to stay around the boat?
Yeah.
We'll say on the boat.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna tell Xena to fly around
And,
high.
Blaine's with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll tell Xena to fly around where we're at high, and if anybody's coming to alert us.
Okay.
How's Blaine looking after witnessing his grandfather? getting
He
murdered in front of
hasn't
his
spoken a
face?
word. Like, he's literally, hasn't said anything.
I'm gonna go up to him when we get on the boat and put my arm around him. Like, are you okay, Blaine?
He kind of pushes you off like,
I'm not gay.
my father, he's behind this. I know it. I know it.
I've confirmed he is part of the syndicate.
Ah, yeah, I was with you.
Yes.
And we found it. We must stop him. We must stop him. We must go to the twins. We must just do what he did to my great-grandfather. Just put this blade. He pulls it out, and he gets the pummel. It's like that diamond, the same that his father's is, and he just slings it into the water. I will never touch anything that man gave me. You have that sword still?
I do.
I will kill this man with his own blade. He starts just shaking. Can I have it?
I'll give it to him.
Puts it in his back and just kind of like just fuming and like, I will vengeance. I will destroy this syndicate. I will sit on the Iron Throne, and I will destroy anyone that tries to get in my way.
Well,
Sounds perfect. Just remember who your friends are.
I will
Without
definitely
you-
help you do that.
Y'all helped me kill the man that did this. Of course, y'all are my allies. We are the Kraken. As he goes and tries to does the Spartacus handshake with Aiden, and then puts his hand on your shoulder. We will pray tonight.
yes.
Give us strength. The night is dark and full of terrors. As he kind of walks off.
Welcome those inner fires burning within you. The Lord of Light is welling inside of you.
I know.
Accept him like you have.
The Lady Stonehearts put me on a path. I cannot change.
We will try to contact her tonight to see if she's seen what happened
Okay.
yet.
I'm unsure if I have the will to look in the flames yet, but there's a maybe, just maybe I will tonight. We will try. Maybe we can try to look to where my father is. Maybe we can find him. I know we're going to sea, and he's at the heart of the lands. And that's dangerous for all of Westeros. We might have to go to our birthright, our lands in the north, ally, get with your families, meet in the middle. Maybe that'll be our path.
And
You go to your family, I go to mine, and we gain allies.
the Greyjoys on the coast, linking us between the north and the south.
We must circle them. It's the only way. Their paganish ways must be stopped. They just... I can't say more. I must not say more. I'm getting
Do
too
tell.
frustrated.
Dwell on the good times that you had with your grandfather. He was a great man.
I feel
loved
I
by
was...
everyone.
After talking with Lady Stoneheart, I just felt I could gain a bond through the king. Maybe I could, now that I'm a guardian, I'm close to him, I could get a relationship I never was able to. I finally get so close to actually getting to know him, and it was taken from me. It's maddening.
He would be proud that you live your life in the light from here on out.
Yes. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I will sit here and rest as he just sits his ass on the freaking deck and back against the back wall of the ship or whatever not very good with ship stuff.
No.
And how long have we?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Alright, as y'all are waiting, Zaine, you wake up. Blood everywhere. No one's around. You're not chained up. You're not on a slab anymore. You're in a small room, a small cot with a doorway. No door, just a doorway that goes into another hall.
Is there anything around me?
No.
Am I in a room?
There's another like little nightstand that's like on the other side of the wall. This thing is about as wide as this 2 tables.
I'm gonna check out my
It's
body.
like
make
8 by
sure-
8.
I'm gonna see if I actually got stabbed. Like look around my body.
You have the same. You just almost like a what is those like thin shirts and like black like leather pants on.
Okay.
You don't have the same stuff on, and you kind of take your thin undershirt off, and you see where your heart is, a cut there,
Okay.
but it's been healed.
Gotcha. Is there anything in the nightstand I can find?
There's just you see actually not really, no. There might be like you don't even need a candle.
Yeah.
There's really just I guess yeah, what's folded there is like your I thought it was a pull-off-lee or whatever it's called, but that's like folded up really nice. And you have like your boots right next, the boots right next to your nightstand. It's almost like your outfit, like your get up that everybody those other 2 men were wearing.
Gotcha.
And as you kind of wake up groggily, sit up, you put your hand towards it and look, and there is like a chain necklace pendant there, and you look at your hand and it's black. Get your other hand now. This one's the same. You remember now. You recall looking at your chest. Your chest is like ivory, blackish purple like skin.
Ivory's what, like ebony?
Yeah, ebony. Sorry,
Ebony,
not
yeah.
ivory. Sorry, ebony. Ebony, like on your skin, like.
Something
And
darker
like
now.
you kind of like your hair is like different. You can like there's no light, but you're able to see everything.
Interesting. Okay.
And there's just like I said, there's a pendant about this big with the chain on it.
I guess I'm gonna take it, put it on. I guess.
You put it on.
Yeah.
It's just like a clear background with a spider on the front of it.
Okay.
A little diamond, like little purplish diamond in the middle of it.
Okay. I'm gonna get up, put all my stuff on, and I guess I'm gonna try and get out.
And when you start walking out, you hear like the sounds of like training. And you just walk into this big training facility where the 2 men are having like a very heated like match between 2, like they each have 2 scimitars in their hand, and they're not even bladed or nothing. They're just like, and you hear, Zactafane, I will not do this, as he looks over at you. We'll do this later. As the man you heard, Zactafane, walks out. And it's just like a large area with every weapon you can think of. Wooden and sharp.
Okay. I'm gonna walk towards him. I guess I'm gonna try and figure out where I'm at. Ask him.
Sunder.
Oh, is that my? What is the new name? Right.
Sunder. I'll send it to you when we do break.
Okay. Cool.
Sunder. Drist.
I'm gonna shake his hand.
We gotta get you out of here.
What do you mean?
Do you have any idea what you've done? Where you're at?
I have no idea.
He kind of grabs your shoulder and like looks around, walks you to a corner. This is House the Warden of Menzo Baronzon, 5th house. This is Loth's kingdom. Have you ever heard of Loth?
Never.
She is all powerful. She reigns dominion over the Underdark here. And you just gave her the path to the world you live. You must go back.
That sounds bad.
I can take you through the tunnels. I know a wizard.
What did they do to me? Why am I like this?
You look like me.
I know.
You're drow.
Ah. That makes more sense now.
You were killed and resurrected as a drow. Third male of the Warden. Fifth house of Menzel Baronzon. That is a powerful station. My sisters and mother were told by Loth that you'd be showing up here and they will be sacrificing you to her.
Oh.
And then to do everything they must to bring you back so you can continue to be an ally for us. We have ambitions. We are in plans to take down the third house of Menzel Baronzon to move up to fourth.
Why do you want to get me out?
I don't. He gets really mad. He's got like giant purple eyes. I don't agree with this. This is not me. Magno Manvir. The training. I've been tried to kill. They tried killing me. I've been used as manipulated and to gain status for the matron mothers. Men are beneath the women's boots here. We mean nothing. We are nothing. They're trying to bring me in to be the weapons master for the Warden. I don't want it. I'm going to escape. I'm going to leave. You should come with me.
That sounds like a plan. How do you plan to do it?
Well, I'm going to talk to my sister, let them know that I'm going to take you around Menzel Baronzon, give you the tour, let you know where you will be going to school, your school. I went to the weapon school. You were going to the wizard school. It's not Magna Mac Veer. It's Magna Mac something else. You will become the wizard of the family. You have the talents.
Okay. How do we plan to get out while I'm training?
I'll walk you out tomorrow.
Okay.
Rest. I will have plans to have a wizard take you back to where you're from.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna agree with him and go back to my room until he tells me otherwise.
You go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d4 -1.
0.
So you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. As you sleep, you hear.
Probably better.
It's probably. This is not what I was expecting.
No.
Not at all.
As
I think Rowdy was right.
I tried.
As you go to sleep. Oh shit. You awake in a weirwood tree in front of you. Red leaves blowing. You can feel the wind. You look down and you are what you were. You're human again. You turn around and it's your sister.
What?
And it's Brandon Stark.
Your sister's Brendan Stark?
Biggest twist ever.
Dun, dun, dun.
I brought her here to let you know she still lives.
There's no way. I saw her die.
She's been brought back by the light of the old gods.
I don't
She's
understand.
waiting for you.
How are you here? I saw you die.
I am the three-eyed raven. I don't die. I just might not be on your world anymore. The Westeros needs me. I am in the battle of gods now. I fight in the skies. I fight where it's needed. Not the Game of Thrones don't matter anymore. It's the battles of the gods that will determine this fight. You are just the pieces on a board we're willing to move and break to gain the access to take the world.
What do I need to do?
I know where you're at. think about it. You know Aiden. You know my champion. It's there. Reach for the light. Reach for the old gods. Fly towards redemption. Take what is yours. Become what you want to be. Find your find your sister and come back on our side. Roll a d4.
Okay. 4.
All of a sudden, as he says this, you hear a whoosh as this tree starts to burn. Everything around you starts to burn. You're turning around trying to freak out like, what's going on? And you see a man walk through the flames. Looks more like a zoo, like really big guys, torsos out, like white pants, bare feet. I'm the Lord of Light. Come, the night is dark and full of terrors. I, the Lord of Light, can guide you.
Please, I need some form of guidance. Now, my time of need, I guess so.
And then all of a sudden you hear steam as these flames go out, and you're underwater and you're thrashing. Can't breathe, bubbles coming up. You start to come back as you're about to drown. This piece of, it's like an imaginary wood, brings you up, and you start floating. It's on your back like in a void. And you're floating, and you're just looking at the stars, and they're getting closer, like as in water is rising. You just hear a voice in your mind. I am the drowned god. I run the seas. I tell the monsters of the world to come at my feet as the kraken rises and defeats all its foes. I am scared of no one. I take what is mine, and I give to those who are loyal. You will reap the benefits of anyone that worships my name. I will take you from this darkness back into the waters of the shores to walk on the water of life.
I denied you once.
Sit up on your bed. Shake your head and you're sweating. We'll take a quick break.
Decisions.
It is.
Sorry for the
You're like,
long
"This hole
break.
sucks."
We are back for session 8. Zaine the Chained is our where we're at right now. As you're sitting on the edge of your cot, got
Edge of my cock.
your I need to look it up.
Robes,
On it.
outfit.
Your stuff.
Best thing.
A
Shawl.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah, on your
Like,
shawl.
It's like the thing, it's just it's almost Canelo style. Walking out Canelo style. But it's not as short. It's shorter though.
It's almost like Egyptians.
Yeah. You put it like over your head.
A shawl?
It's almost like
Cloak?
Black Clover.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like a mantle.
Yeah, mantle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Drow call it the Puafia or whatever. It's called like Pwi or something. Puafi or something. But that's what is a mantle. And it has like the warden crest on it. To
Can
where
I call upon Loth?
if you think real hard.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna think really hard.
A lot.
As you see, think of Wolf. One of the sisters comes in. She's like,
Need some help with that?
Need a hand.
"Here we
So
are.
what are you making?
We do
Macaroni and
not
cheese in here?
welcome, Sunder. I'm your sister. I'm the oldest sister, the head cleric of the matron mother, Malice. Welcome. Is there anything you might need? Do you have any questions? I have the favor of Loth. I can speak with her. I can
Yes.
send you back right now.
Yeah, hold up, just a second. I need some answers.
I'm assuming you're confused. You're probably
Very.
very exhausted after the transformation that Loth has given you.
After she tricked me.
Yeah, and you see at her side, you see now like her whip just has like the 3 prongs. There's no snakes on it. It's just the
Was that
regular
necessary?
whip at this time. She's got her like priestess outfit on.
What is the plan?
Long flowing white hair.
What is the plan here? Like, what am I supposed to be doing?
We need you
For what?
for Loth. As a Dewarden, taking this land will rise our political, will help our house jump to 4th. We are at the 5th of 7 right now.
Pretty low.
We were 7 200 years ago. We have rised through 2 other houses being destroyed. In Menzo Baronzon, houses fall out of existence. That's how you rise.
Is her plan to send me back anytime soon?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Do you have any provisions? Any equipment? Anything I can use?
Everything you need, you have. You have magic. You have powerful items to help you.
Did you know about the weapons master and his partner?
Is Ectofane,
Mm-hmm.
my father?
Mm-hmm.
What about him?
As the second I came in here, he was trying to break me out.
You talking about Zactifine or Driss?
Whoever was
You're
trying to,
Driss.
whoever's
Yeah,
telling
you're
me.
talking about
Yeah,
Driss.
sorry.
Okay, Driss. We've had problems with my brother since he was a child. He's never believed in Loth. We've had to push him. He's been it's part of his trials and tribulations of letting him see Loth. He is the best weapons. He won Magnavir. As in, he's number 1. We are the reason. He is the reason people are scared of us at 5. We have 2 of the best warriors in all of Menzo Baronzon. No one is strong enough to come up against our fighters. we will become number one of Menzo Baranzon. After my mother passes, and she will, I will be the matron mother. And you will be by my side. We will take Menzo Baranzon together.
Is there anything I should know before I leave? Any plans, any provision, or any ideas?
I don't know your world. If you want to stay, join the wizard school of the men. Be more powerful before you go back to your world.
I'm gonna go join the wizards, yeah.
This will take 12 weeks. If you want to roll another character and 12 weeks later have old Sunder the Warden show up, we can. I mean, this is honestly, if you want to roll a new character, this is a good way of passing the guard to another character. If you want, send him there.
Good. If he spent the time becoming the wizard, would they be able to transport him back to the time when we were embarking on the ships?
Maybe.
Like that time didn't...
Like, does time pass differently in the other world?
Is that really what you want to do? Is become a wizard of
I want to be powerful.
Menzo Baranzon?
I guess.
You'll only be level 1 in wizard when you... Well, because I can't allow you to be a level 12 when everyone else is at 7.
Yeah, I didn't know how that would work.
Yeah. So
Wizards
you would
are
pretty
super
much probably
squishy,
just be
too.
a wizard instead of a warlock.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, no, just send me back then, yeah.
Okay. She, Loth may or may not speak with you. She may or may not appear. For us to see Loth, we must sacrifice. The more important sacrifice, the larger the percentage of us actually bringing Loth here. Most of the time, Loth comes frustrated, angry. She's not much of a pat on the back god. But with that said, bring home those lands to us.
All right.
We have...
So many people competing for Westeros.
Right. I will,
I'm sure if you don't please Loth, she will be calling.
I will please her. It'll be okay.
As she grabs the lost symbol, you hear a ripping of the air around you as a portal of darkness.
I'm gonna run and do a backflip through it.
And you walk through it, and it's all null and void, and you step onto like a rock almost.
Okay. I'm gonna...
And this rock starts... Okay, where were you?
Sorry, no, go ahead.
And the rock starts to descend. You're on this thing for like 8 hours. Like you get a long rest on this thing.
Elevator ever.
And then it stops and you hear and you walk out into your room in the university.
Ah.
Time to get the note.
Right. I'm gonna disguise myself. I'm just trying to figure out who. I guess I'm gonna... Hey, what was Master Starworth's role?
Huh?
What was he in the school?
Master Starworth wasn't in the school.
He wasn't in the school? Okay. Who can
Weidman, that shit.
I could, but Weidman killed the king.
Probably
Technically.
found dead already.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
probably
I
been found dead.
Well, I'll say...
Go announce it to people.
Yeah, I'll say that you can come out on the docks as you see them. Make it easier.
I see them.
You come. They sent you. She knew where y'all were, so she sent you close to your party.
Okay.
Not sure where they're at, but you're on the docks.
I guess I'm just gonna disguise myself as normal Zaine.
Okay.
And I'm gonna head to Weidman's quarters.
Oh, so you're gonna go to Weidman's quarters?
Yeah. Beak will be waiting for me on the dock.
You have to get to the dock.
You don't even know where they're at.
No, no.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get to Weidman's quarters.
I'm gonna search frantically through his stuff, see if I can find anything. Look for the imp.
Yeah, you don't see the imp.
Is there anything? Does he have the other rooms, right?
Yeah,
Behind
he
his
has
quarters?
he has his quarters as well.
I'm gonna go see if I can find anything in there.
Okay. Yeah, you find some notes.
Nothing left. Remnants, basically.
Of what? Like you
All
just
the
see like
experiments and all that.
no, that was more of like that upper floor in that laboratory area is more of like the experiments.
I'm gonna see if I can sense the imp or anything at all. Try and call to it.
Nah,
Nothing.
you're not,
Okay.
it's not in here.
I didn't find anything. Okay.
Like you found some notes, and I'll write them up and let you know what they are.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna head back to the dock. There's not really a whole lot left for me here. I'm gonna call to Beak, see if he answers.
Who?
My bird.
Oh, your weak. Okay, yeah, okay.
I think
You're
we
gonna
left
call.
him on the other island.
No, he's with
No,
us.
yeah,
Is he?
he's
Yeah.
not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you call it.
Can I communicate with him?
I think you can sense. Like you can't really communicate, but you start.
I'm gonna tell him to find the others and come back.
Well,
whenever
they
he can.
know.
He knows. Okay. Shit.
So you hear as y'all are on the ship, you look up and see one of the eagles start flying down,
I guess some.
and you see him as well. Like you start looking up and hearing them. Well, they're above the narrow sea,
Guess I'm gonna head to the boat.
and
Face the music.
Is that someone from the university?
I don't know.
No. That's Zaine's bird.
Is that Beak?
That's Beak.
Right, but why would that bird go to... Could it be one of the trainers, or like, do we need to be on guard here?
I would keep vigilant, for sure.
Maybe it's Riley Ridley.
Riley Reed.
Riley Reed.
Guess I'm gonna head down.
So the bird scoops you up and like just say like in the university yard,
Yeah.
starts taking you. As y'all see this giant eagle with a humanoid with some sort of outfit you've never really seen before.
He's in disguise.
And you're like, okay, are you gonna actually like keep
I'm gonna look
what you're wearing, or are you
completely
gonna?
like regular Zaine?
So as in like
You gonna
your
look like
clothes.
Zaine?
I'm gonna look like Zaine.
Did he have any clothes in his room up in there?
I
Yeah,
did
did
robe of
because you
eyes,
don't
that's
have.
about
They
it.
took
Oh, they took
your
everything?
your armor,
Okay.
but
Damn.
you have others on. Like you have
Okay.
another leather armor on.
I
It's
assume
just
I'm gonna wear
not
that
your.
outfit.
It's just not your guardian's armor anymore.
I'm gonna wear that outfit, but I'm gonna change my skin to be normal.
But you've got that outfit on.
Yeah.
So they drop you.
Coming to
So
Zaine.
it drops you off on that dock.
Arm yourselves!
So you kind of jump off on the dock.
Yep.
You can see in the dark now.
Yep.
So you
I'm just-
scan.
I'm pulling my dagger.
Yeah,
ready-
I'm fucking
ready
getting
to
my
throw
axe
it.
out.
Yep. I'm just gonna come in and just at the tip of the ship, just drop in and hold my hands out.
Hold your hand. See Zane jump on the ship, put his hands out to be restrained, or what y'all decide to do.
Yep.
Oh! As the eagle flies back up.
I'm gonna try to cast Hold Person on him.
Do you let it happen?
Yep.
Okay. So you casted Hold Person on Sunder. I like that name. It's a sweet name.
Sunder.
It's Zane.
We make that his last name, Zaine Sunder.
Oh, it don't matter. I was just giving
Be
you a
kinda cool.
name.
That's pretty cool. What happened, Zane? You disappeared.
Got a lot of fucking gold coming back, kid.
Yep. I know.
Did you know? Were you in on the plot?
No, I had no idea. I'm 100% honest. No, I had no idea. I thought Weidman was gonna meet me somewhere else.
How can we trust you?
You-
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go bind him, Calder.
I'll take some manacles off the ship from the brig and go clack his arms and legs.
When he does, I'm gonna drop a Hold Person and I'm gonna raise Zone of Truth.
as you sense this aura come around you that you can't.
He
tell
can make
lie.
a he
Now,
can
do
make a
you-
save. once
Yeah, do you
again.
want to try to save it?
Sure.
He will find out though if you don't.
Yeah, I'll just keep it. Whatever.
Right?
You
It's
don't
up to you.
have
It's
to
up to you,
answer
man.
if you don't want to.
But no, I meant like if he fails it, you still know if he fails it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
fine. I'll let it happen.
Okay.
So you can. Your options are to tell the truth or not to say anything.
yeah.
So, tell us honestly. Did you know of the plot?
No.
He's telling the truth. What happened to you? Where'd you go?
I'm gonna drop my disguise.
Who are you?
Kill it.
I've never. What's happened to you?
Well, I wasn't really expecting to die, but they killed me.
What was your goal in all this?
I wanted power. Who
To
wouldn't?
betray us?
I didn't betray you.
He's kind of dead.
You killed my patron.
Well, if we'd gone to the meeting beforehand, I would, or if the meeting had gone through, I would have told you everything, but that didn't happen, so.
He's telling the truth. But what happened to you? You said they killed you.
Seagal was not my patron.
Then who?
It was Loth. Loth?
It's a Lolth. It's Loth.
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 Whatever.
You know, sometimes they say Loth.
I was tricked. Just like you were.
Need to confirm.
I have never been tricked in my life.
Who is this Loth?
It's a good question. I don't really have an answer.
Can I do like a religion check to see if I know that name?
Yeah.
16 plus.
I'm just gonna sit down and like start levitating.
Oh no, you're chained to a wall right now. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Cool.
20.
20.
Dang.
At least heard of him.
Because it's an unworldly being. And no, there's no writing or anything of this god anywhere. Unfortunately, like you said, it's alien.
Wrong.
So
No matter how
you're
good the roll.
so good into religion, it like shocks you that you've never heard of this thing. Like,
Maybe you think he's lying because of it.
you know, you're like, how can you tell the truth? Like this thing is like not. We're like, I know all the gods.
Right.
Like I've read and I know them, and this just doesn't make sense to me.
Yes. I've never heard of this being. Where did you encounter them? Where were you?
From what I understand, the underworld.
Like under the ground.
I had an 8-hour trip on a rock up to here.
I've never heard of that. What did they do to you?
They stabbed me in the heart and had snakes eat my neck.
Was this like a ritual?
Basically.
Did you... What was the purpose?
To turn me into this.
So
Which is?
you accepted it.
I didn't really have a choice.
So what's your goal now? You were after power before.
She wants me to take lands, but
You will not be taking our land.
that's what I'm saying. If I
sent
take
here
it under you, what
to-
would that mean?
Take Westeros.
Exactly. I don't want to be king. It's not really in my playbook.
Should we throw him overboard?
Sounds pretty dangerous.
Is he lying when he says he doesn't want to be king?
Well, I mean,
No, I'm not lying now.
Okay.
I'm being truthful. No.
I don't know what to do with you, Zaine.
Neither do I.
We should leave him in the brig for the time.
It's probably smart.
That's fair.
Or escort you down to the brig.
I may have more
you
questions
do.
for you later.
Y'all roll and tell it. Well, I'll just say, like, y'all do remember talking to Lady Stoneheart that this man does have a pivotal point to play
Yeah.
in this.
Just doesn't know.
He's
exactly
still
what it
going to
is.
the brig.
We'll keep you locked up here until we can discuss further. Try to figure out what's happening.
I think we should stab him in the neck like his patron did mine.
That's fair too.
Hold me back.
The Lord of Light works in mysterious ways. Maybe we just need to trust this path.
Well, my god isn't an idiot, so we should stab him in the neck, like he did my patron.
I kind of agree with that.
Let us try to reach out to Lady Stoneheart.
Don't we have a band of loyalty somewhere?
Y'all got 3 of them.
Can we sense?
Why don't
like,
we
that it's
use
still
that
dark
on-
around him?
Well,
Can we sense that there's still like a darkness around him, or is that kind of lifted?
Let me see here.
like Zaine?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Himself?
I'll try
Like, I think if you want to
to-
roll, I mean, an insight check to see, like, or is it like visually? You mean?
I have like
guess,
detect good and evil.
I'll check again, like once I'm in the flames, see if it's.
Because he's the same, you know, like to you, anyways. Like he's always been a mysterious kind of like you've always been. This dude's a little dark. Like
Yeah.
The
that hasn't changed.
the ring of loyalty like makes someone has to be loyal to.
No, it
somebody,
just means
doesn't it?
that there's no death saves. You automatically die.
Should we put that on him?
I think that's pretty extreme.
I mean, we did try to kill him once before.
Should
I don't want to put
try
a death
divine
sentence on any
sense.
man.
I try to divine sense to detect good and evil.
Yeah, I mean you can.
Yeah, let's do that. Might as well.
You sense this is a pretty evil man.
Still very evil.
I mean, you assume he's pretty lawful evil. You don't like do anything, you know, unlawful. You're just an evil cat.
Yep, that sounds about right.
You're not chaotic.
What does that good and evil do? Does it just show you like the presence of like either celestial or
Fiend.
Fiend,
Mhm.
right? Or undead.
Yeah, undead. He's not undead.
Okay.
He is alive.
Just a
Maybe
dark
no
elf.
sense of fiend either.
No,
Okay.
you don't sense a fiend. He's a humanoid creature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Hey,
know
my
how we
dexterity
trust
went up.
someone
Would he be
who
undead?
runs off
No,
on us for power.
I mean, he
and
died, but he's back to life.
Claims that he's here to take lands in the name of his god.
Blaine walks up. So, are you gonna do it? You gonna try to take my lands from me?
Me
I
personally,
am the heir to the throne.
I don't really want to. But I mean, she's telling me to. It's just my choice if I want to listen.
Do
Are you going to listen?
No, probably not.
Probably.
Probably not.
What does that mean for you?
It means you stay in chains.
It means if I don't do what she says, I don't grow any more powerful, and I'd probably be killed.
Well,
So why did you accept her in the first place?
That's a good question. I have to ask myself that every day.
It must have been your only option.
Yes, it was.
Of course it was.
I was literally dying on the floor, yes. Kind of had to.
so what are your goals now then, personally? If
Personally?
you say you're not here to be our enemy, you're not here to take our lands, but you're here to still get power, then what are your goals?
I want power. I don't want land. I don't want to be king. I don't
But
care.
you have to have land to get power.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
So-
I can take souls. That gains me strength, too.
And that also got us in trouble, if you remember.
It's fair. But at least I'm not going for the throne.
Are you willing to kill Mace Stark, my father?
If I have to, sure.
If you
want me
pledge to do that, I'll allow you to stay with us.
I
I don't know
pledge-
about these 3, but I will
Just
have my
do it, yeah.
vengeance. As you see, Blaine's just like, you've never seen him in this before. He's been a pretty like relaxed guy. Doesn't really show a lot of emotions on his face, and he's just
Super intense.
yeah, he's in yeah,
Intense, no.
yeah.
I pledge to kill your father if you'd like me to. I can.
If we can use the powers of your god to further our goals, maybe it is the Lord of Light's plan.
I don't like this.
The old gods are pulling me away as well.
It doesn't feel right. I need time to think about this.
Me too.
You can stay in the brig for the time being.
Can I get a glass of water?
No. Salt water.
Holy water.
Milk, maybe? I don't know. Just a glass of milk, please.
Yeah, old priest and a young priest.
Your mother's in here with me, priest.
My urge for milk is gathering.
I'm gonna leave the brig and go upstairs.
Yeah, and as y'all go upstairs, like Maine and his crew are there.
We're ready to set sail.
Yes, we're ready.
Come on, Mike.
We'll,
Excellent.
What are the names of all of your crew?
I was already thinking.
Starting
of
in alphabetical order.
And backstory.
This is my brother Abel. I'm Maine.
Maine and Abel, huh?
Main and Abel.
Nice.
There's my 6 crew members. Zorro. Zelda. No, I'm kidding. We'll go
Good names.
Ned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ned.
Also a Ned. Ned
Red.
also.
Red.
Blazer.
Ned, Red,
Blazer.
Fred.
Taser.
Ro.
Row. Okay.
Ned. Ro.
Pablo.
I don't know. Will.
Okay.
William.
And Anthony.
Zara. It's a female.
Just one female on the whole ship.
yeah,
Except for
yeah.
Zaine.
Yeah, so need 2 more. John and Jacob.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yeah, so John,
name's my name,
Jacob,
too.
Zara,
Will.
Maine, Abel, Will, and John.
Ned.
Zorro.
No Zorro.
What
or
is
Zelda.
Ned's last name?
Ned. Rivers.
Yeah.
I've never had him. I don't know my father.
Is his real name Neddard?
No, it's Nedder Rivers.
Ned Wardo.
Yeah. So, Ned, how's the seas be?
Let's find out. Arr.
Fucking go.
I just cleaned the decks. Talking
Hey,
to the wrong man.
We're gonna be best friends then. I like my deck cleaned.
So, y'all start heading out. As far as you know, y'all are about 700, 600 yards away as you start hearing bells ringing. Dong, dong. As the other crewmen turn around, start looking at one another, kind of wide-eyed, as the ship catches wind and starts to sail south towards Dorne. And
Dorne?
you wake up. Is there anything I want to do at night? Obviously.
Why are we headed towards dawn?
Well, you got to
Wanna
go
take
to
a long
you
rest?
got to go to the western part of Westeros. You're on the eastern shore.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So we gotta cut through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gotta.
Take a long rest.
Finish
Yeah,
up.
and I'm gonna set up a fire in the brazier.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna be up on top deck for a while.
In the crow's
thinking-
nest?
Yeah, thinking about everything going on, drinking some rum, smoking.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights around me, some torches, and just meditate.
I'm just going to sit right in front of Zaine with my axe out, sharpening it.
Y'all, did you already
Watching
change
them.
your race?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause you only have to sleep like
I don't have to sleep.
you don't
I
sleep.
just
You meditate for 4 hours.
Yep.
Damn elves.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna
So
meditate
did
with
you
my
go
lights.
through the flames? Are you gonna say anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reach out to Lady Stoneheart at first if I can.
Are you gonna cast a spell like message, anything like that to her? Or?
I don't know what spell I have to do that. Maybe like clairvoyance. I can.
Well, no, I mean I didn't know. So you don't have what's it called?
I have sending.
You do. You do. I know sending will actually be able to like talk to her.
Yeah. Yeah, I can cast a sending. Try to speak through the flames.
Just disappeared. I had 77.
Look at
Just,
it.
First, I'll just see if she replies. Lady Stoneheart,
Mm-hmm.
can you feel me?
You probably should,
That's what
though.
I do.
Yes, Cyrus.
Trying to reach you through the flames, see if you know what has happened to your son.
I could see what happened after, but not what happened as the darkness. I knew you would be there.
We were there, and then Weidman and Master Stalwart, or Starworth, showed up and struck him down. Yeah. I think we might be blamed for it somehow, since we were there. But it happened so fast we couldn't stop it.
That's what I was afraid of. I knew I couldn't never see Weidman. Like I could never see Zaine.
Can you see Zaine now?
No.
He's returned to us. During the fight, he used the chalice and disappeared. And then hours later, he's returned in a new form of body. A dark skin, white haired, totally different. But he said that he was tricked. Seagull wasn't his patron. It was actually Goddess Loth instead of the Underdark. I've never heard of this.
This is new power that comes to our lands. This is dangerous, powerful foes. We try to change his path. Do what you can to. He is important. I do know that. I know his past. I know his father's and mother's past. He is linked very close to the Six Kingdoms.
Who can I know his mother and father?
At a point in time, you will find out.
So I can trust him to work with us for now, you think, and let the Lord of Light's plan maybe unfold?
Keep him close, but not so close he can break your trust.
I won't let him corrupt me.
You guide him through the darkness into the light. For you are what's promised, and you must bring him to the fold of the light.
Okay, little sound off.
Yeah. We could maybe start doing that where, like, instead of a message is only 100 words, like, if you cast, like, a third, use, like, a third level of anything, you can kind of...
Okay.
You go through the flames and do that, maybe. We'll figure it out as we go along.
As long as it's only other priests.
Yeah, or something, even like a second or something. We'll discuss it further.
Okay.
So you don't, like, if you're in a battle and you're all tapped out or something, we'll think of something.
It seems like a long ritual.
Yeah. So. Anybody else?
I'm just sitting up in the crow's nest getting knackered.
I'm just staring at Zaine, trying to keep myself from slicing his fucking head off.
I say Blaine goes under the brigand. Zaine, you have any idea why? Why would Weidman do this? I'm just wrapping my head around why. What does he have to gain to be with someone that would want this done? Like, he was a part of the council. He was invested into our lands. He was a trusted ally that brought powerful guardians together. Why would he bring these guardians together just to take it?
You know your king is not truly dead, right?
I don't know that. How do you know that?
He came to me, and the night I was there.
And you still don't believe in his gods? You don't believe in Aiden's gods? Did you hear this too, obviously?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Why would you stay on this? I have such little magic, but I am still me. I still can make the decisions to change the world without these hero type powers. I mean, the Lord of Light is helping me with that, but before that I was a respected man. Why would you not go with him?
I was already on a path. I chose to stay on that path.
Are you still on that path now?
In a different sort of way, yes. From what Bran told me, he's left the humanly world for a higher power, and what do you call it? He fights with the gods now.
So he is the old part of the old gods now.
Yes, he's not. He can still see you. He can see everything.
If I would have known that religion could do so much, I would have turned so much quicker. As he kind of, for the first time since you've seen since his, great grandfather's past, you see a sense of sorrow and of like that anger slowly leaving him, as he at least has some small satisfaction of knowing that the king is still helping, still fighting for Westeros. I came in here to just never mind. As he Aiden,
Stark.
see you in the morning. As he goes back upstairs.
I'm still not buying this shit.
Talking to him.
Yeah, just making a broad statement while I'm sharpening my damn axe.
We're gonna keep a watch on him through the night.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
He keeps on saying he's staying on the same path, so I gotta make sure he doesn't do that.
He's betrayed our gods. How do you trust a man? He's a fucking asshole.
Everyone comes to the light in their own time. We cannot rush it upon someone. He has a destiny like all of us, and his may require the path he's on.
Does it?
That's nice when he's not killing your patron.
It is a hard pill to swallow. Well, he would not have the power to kill my patron.
We might find out one day.
All I know is I'm not gonna be trusting the little fucker again anytime soon.
We don't have to trust him. We just need to use him.
But yes, my path. He is on my path as well. He needs to stay alive and chained up for the rest of his life.
He is clearly powerful, and if he is,
I don't mind throwing him overboard right now, to be honest.
if he's
but
gonna
Sacrifice him to the drown god.
if I get a little bit more of this rum in me, I might do it for fun. So
I don't want to have to throw you in the brig on your own ship, Calder.
Well, we'll see how the night goes.
Let's leave Aiden to the watch. Let's go have a drink up topside.
All right. I'll go drink with him.
Grab Blaine and get him to have a drink too.
Yeah, you can tell he's kind of angered out at this point now. He's starting to, shoulders are down. He's not as peacocked out right now. He's kind of just has a shot glass and to the future of the Kraken.
To the Kraken.
I'm gonna tell him about the conversation I had with his grandmother or his great grandmother.
Mm-hmm. It's, she told me a little bit about him and what I'd have to. I know she told me that it might happen, that he might go, to not hold resentment towards them. But that's, how can you not?
Must accept that a plan is in motion that we cannot understand.
I mean, I still want to kill him too, so I'm right there with you.
That's why it's just frustrating that with all the magic we're now getting, we can't see. We're blinded by this powerful evil.
This darkness is very unsettling.
And that's where we need to come together.
And find a way to
Us
remove
four,
the darkness from the
we must
situation.
I think the Lord of Light, all the gods of Westeros would want to, I don't care how evil the god is, if he can destroy the Faith Militant, he's doing our gods a service.
And on the bright side, we now have a man with an in on the god's plans. So
That's true.
On the bright side, we could burn him to death.
maybe that'll shed a little bit of light that we've been lacking.
Boil him, mash him, stick him in stew.
Potatoes. But I don't have a vision yet, but I stay on this path. I sense that I will claim the throne. It's mine. It's what I deserve. You see him kind of get up. Alright. I'm gonna get some rest. Try to speak with the Lord of Light before I go. Gets up and goes towards like the backside of the ship, and I want to be alone.
Go get me a rest.
I'm gonna go find me a rope to hang over.
Wake up a little more powerful.
Ooh.
As Arc 1 of Fate or Faith is over, we have
Dang.
started at the university as lads and have left as men on our way to reap, sow, and can't remember what the words are to the Greyjoys.
I don't know.
Something sow and
Did your mother sew?
yeah, just get her to sow that. Wow. But y'all came to the university as an A1 group with Shore Spear, a man from Essos, an Unsullied.
The eunuch.
You came with another pal from the twins, an heir to a large family, Hallan Tully, the Redfin. Unfortunately, your first day, you lost Redfin.
Yes.
You realized that
Whoops.
the Guardians weren't just fun and games. This was serious. It was time to really guard the kingdoms from what is going on. That's what's going to be happening. You hear winds of trouble near Harrenhal. You've gathered the information of a group known as the Syndicate with a cult at their back from Volantis, of a Draculich dragon at their head coming towards Westeros.
Okay.
You found a key legendary item called the Horn of the Awakening at Claw Isle. After meeting Lord Celtigar and Master Starworth, you're starting to realize the roots of this syndicate run deep through the lands of Westeros, throughout the large families. As you gain your powers, and as you start to defeat more and more foes, you realize the only ones you can trust are the gods themselves. It's unfortunate that the king was assassinated. As far as you know, Mace Stark, who actually kidnapped Zaine, who was actually the heir to the throne, may have just built the largest army Westeros has seen in over a century. Luckily, you have the heir to the throne now, Blaine Stark, on your side, that where maybe you might gain the knowledge of the Riverlands, as you know the blood of the Tullys run through him. Maybe he can help. There are allies around. There is Dorne, the southern lands that Cyrus can speak with. You have the islands to the west that Calder can call on and hopefully claim to help this war to come. The north is barren and full of just people with their own mindset, tough to get through.
Bunch of snow
With
farmers.
a huge black cloud descending on it.
Some of you might not realize what's going on just in the Northern Kingdom. Will they help? Can they help? Can Aiden bring in the information to rally these troops to try to center in on this faith militant to Stars and Swords that Mace Stark has built? And there's a tiny, not so tiny, kingdom called the Vale that's been always out of squabbles. They've never really joined the war effort 150 years ago. They always kept to themselves in their mountains and their hills. Is there somebody that you're close to that could possibly bring them in? It's very important to gather all the allies you can after this ship starts to sail south, as you start to sweat, as you start to realize the darkness is coming. And that's the end of our session today. Thank you for coming out and finishing the arc. We could start a little bit, but I'd like to at least do a little bit more preparation before we get to the islands.
We've got a new guy joining us.
Possibly a new guy joining us. Nick,
yeah.
hopefully he'll be here.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can come back and watch this episode. I don't know if y'all want to say anything before we go, or if y'all are going to continue on the Warlock Paladin. Is anybody going to change class? I mean,
No, I'm
I am
multi-class,
set.
your
Yeah, I'm
Paladin,
set,
good
yeah.
Warlock.
swashbuckler for
And
life.
Blaine is gone into level 2 of Paladin, so now
Okay.
he'll get some
Nice.
smite stuff.
Nice.
The frustrations, the sadness, all the emotions, it's hard to control as you zoom in to a drow elf. The
Locked
only
in the
one
brig.
awake. The only one awake, surrounded by bars. What will happen? What is dead may never die.
Dun, dun.
Thank you for playing my game.
Night is dark and full of terrors. The Lord shine his light upon you.
Subscribe. Watch us on